Hi, I'm Becky Dunlap, and today we are going to go through the supplies in the Play Camp Supply Bag for the 2019 Classical Conversations Practicum season. So, first we take out our file box. In our file box we have hanging folders with all of the paper supplies we're going to need for these 3 days. These supplies will be used by 6 practicum camps, and so we're going to put them back in when we're done with them, and I will replenish them as we need them for other camps. First, we have our student name tags, Avery mailing labels, and then we have our Discovering Artists book, and on page 40, I've already marked it for you. We will be doing this Degas art project when we get to the Discovering Artists activity in our camp schedule. And that's already marked and ready to go for you. Over here, we have our laminated sheets. These are resources to help make things a little bit easier for the camp leader. So you can take them off of the ring and you can pass them around to the students when you're talking about some of the science pieces, some of the art things. And when you get to the Degas activity, we have a sample of the art that we will be duplicating of our own, in our own way. And then here we have a student sample of the project that you will be doing so that you have this to show the students in addition to what the professional did, what the master did. So these are supplies that are for the camp leader, and they will be in the front pocket of your hanging folders. Then we have our student packets, and each student packet is quite small for the play camp, which is wonderful. Each student has one. It has some of the pages in it that you will have them do, color and work and practice drawing in a grid. And then there is a folder that goes with each one of these, and all of their artwork for the next 3 days will go into this file folder. You will put their name on it, and you can have them color it as an activity if you need to fill time, or as a station for them to do during check-in. This folder does not go home with them until the end of day 3, because we need to be able to put all of their papers in one place so that mom just has one folder per student when she gets home. And those are all in the second hanging file folder bag. Next we have copy paper, about half of a ream, and then we have a pack of construction paper for any kind of free time art that you wish to do. Then we have a file folder full of books, great stories about art and about gardens. And finally, in the last hanging file folder, we have 2 coloring books for free time stations. We have paper bags for puppet making, and we have our paper plates for the day 3 activity that they will be doing after their nature hike, where they draw their favorite meal on the plate. So that is everything that is in your file folder that is in the supply bag. Next, we find out what was under the file box. First, we have a box of stencils. These will be very fun for independent play, for station time. Put them out on the table with some paper and some crayons, and they can have great fun tracing stencils. And then they will also be used for the Degas experience. Next, we have a box of glue sticks if they wish to rip up the construction paper and create a mosaic of their own during a station time or a free play time. Then we have a box of crayons. And then we have a box of shape stickers, so that one of the activities you could have them do is use the shapes that they have learned about in oils to create their own pictures. And that can be a station or a free time activity. And finally, we have our box of tutor supplies. In some cases, a tutor will have a chalkboard in their classroom, or they will have a dry erase board. When I know what that supply is, I will make sure that there is chalk and eraser rag for the chalkboard, as will happen in our first practicum. And then at the following practicums, it will switch over to dry erase markers and erasers for the whiteboards that are in the classrooms. Then we have sticky eye stickers for our paper bag puppets. And then we have fun stickers for free time art. We have a Sharpie for labeling their folders and their artwork. And we have a small package of Clorox wipes for cleaning the tables if our host facility does not have something that they would prefer we use. Now we have one more box. It's our last one, and this would be our colored pencils. These are all a little bit short. They were donated to us by a couple of the foundations and essentials communities here in the area to be used during the practicum season. And the shorter ones are a little bit easier for little people to manage. Now, we have it all out. Time to put it back in. Heavy things on the bottom, right? And we do 2 across the bottom, and we do 2 high. And then we lay our glue sticks spine down. And we put our file box in on top of all of our supply boxes. And we have one remaining, our stencils, and it just slides right in the back. On the front of our bag, we have a list of all of the supplies that are in the bag when you receive it, and it would be most helpful if all of these things were in the bag when you returned it. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful practicum season.